another live stream for the fam out here. Another amazing. Oh my goodness, we gotta flip this screen around right now. How embarrassing. There we go. aquadreamusa.com. Check us out on the TikTok shop as well, which is fantastic. All right. So you can pop out the chat here when it comes to TikTok. We cannot. We'll just do this real quick then. Drag this down like this. Drag this over, show up in the chat. And drag it over so I can read it, hopefully, right? That's the idea. There we go. All right. And we're back at it once again with another Aquadream Hunger Force live stream for you guys. We're just getting started right now. Hope you guys are all having a good start to your day, or good end to your day, really, with another amazing, one-of-a-kind, only place that can be found online here, Aquadream USA. TikTok shop available for you guys as well right here. Let's keep us locked in here, right? We got new technology involved with us here on the TikTok stream. We're on a mobile camera, right? So you should be able to follow me, which looks like you guys are able to, which is fantastic. Look at that. This is high quality, high stuff. Look at that tracking. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about this right here behind me. This amazing Aquadream. We have our TikTok shop. We have our website as well. So welcome everyone who's coming into the stream. I was just supposed to say hi, but your name disappeared. Let's make things awkward. Catfish Pappy. BB. That went by so fast I can't read the rest of it. Peterbilt. Thank you much for coming by the live stream. You guys are all having a great start to your day, or good end to your day, depending where you are. Conan Roberts. I recognize that name. You've been here before, haven't you? I believe you have. Great to see you come by again, man. We got Money B in the chat. What's up, Money B? Hi, how you doing? Yeah. Come on, guys, it's Thursday. We're almost to Friday. We're almost to the weekend. That means it's time to party. Almost, right? Thursdays, if you will. Bobby Suleiman, thank you much for coming by. Appreciate you as well. Again, guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to tap like and follow. It definitely helps out a ton when it comes to reaching our goals that we want to accomplish for our platform here. Oscar, welcome to the stream as well. You guys, so if you guys are new to the channel, we are Aquadream. We have a TikTok shop here if you guys are curious. If you guys want to check out, we have tons of content on our page here on YouTube and on TikTok as well. We're both streaming on right now. Where we post content about the various aquariums that we have, like right over here, right? Or we can do different types of informative videos as well on top of that to be able to keep you guys informed when it comes to maybe like new sales that happen with us, new products, new promotions, things like that, or just general information about what it means to have an Aquadream aquarium in your house. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to let us know in the chat down below. I do read all of them and try to reply to most of them as well, at least. Louise, thank you much for coming by the stream. Jason Howard, thank you much for coming by as well. I really do appreciate that. Hope you guys are having an excellent day so far. We're on Thursday, guys. We're almost to Friday. But yeah, so once again, we're back at it one more time with another Aquadream live stream here. And what we're going to be talking about today is this. This right here. Or maybe we're talking about this over here. Could be. We're not quite sure. But I know one thing for sure. We're going to be talking with you guys. Talking about the community, hanging out with you guys. Chris W., thank you much for coming by the live stream. Appreciate you as well. And we're going to be talking about the next hour or so, talking about products that we have for you guys as well as some type of content that we've been posting here on the channel. Talk about what it means to be a fish tank owner as well. So we're going to go into a little bit of a TED Talk style as well. Got a good variety of content for you guys. We're also going to be checking out our live tank over here, so you kind of see what it looks like in action when it comes to owning something like this. Or something like this right over here as well. Or maybe back here. You probably can't see it on camera, but it's there. This tank right here as well. It's a great tank. Roger Wong, thanks for coming by the stream. Again, if you guys are curious, let me know in the comments. What were you guys just looking at on TikTok? I'm sure you're scrolling through, right? As we all do we're doom scrolling, you know, we're trying to find our next hit of dopamine. I hope that hit of dopamine landed you right here. Let me know what you guys were just watching, because I was kind of curious what that's all about. Yo, Chris W, thank you much for the follow, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you very much for that support. That means a lot. Help us reach our goals, reaching our potential that we ultimately have. And that comes from just being part of the community and interacting with you guys. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love that name, Waifu Haven. That's an awesome name. Love that. I'm not much of an anime fan myself, but I definitely can appreciate the memes for sure. Russell, welcome to the live stream as well. Again, if you guys are new to the channel, do what Chris did. Just give yourself a type of follow here. Let you know next time we go live, next time we have any type of products going online for you guys. As well, if you guys give us a follow, you guys like to take part in any type of aquatic productions you put on your TikToks, follow us. We'll follow you back, and we'll comment, we'll like, we'll share around things, you know. We'll be part of the community. We want to join in with you guys. We're not just going to be like people who sell you things, but we'll be part of the community as well. What does the product do, Chris W? Well, it kind of depends on which product you're talking about. If we're talking about these tanks right here, I mean, you think, oh yeah, it's just a regular old fish tank, right? Well, it actually comes with a lot of extra stuff. When they everything you need when it comes to these fish tanks comes in the tank themselves right here, right? So basically, all you need to do is go online to our TikTok shop. If you buy one of these things, you have everything that you need. You have various filter pads right here. Down below, I'm not sure if it comes through on the stream right here. Hopefully it does. I'll angle myself down so hopefully you can track the face a little bit better. But there's some filtration that comes with these tanks as well, so you can make sure your water stays nice and healthy for your fishies. Comes with some lights as well. I do have some already unwrapped. I'll show you guys in a minute here, but it comes with some lights so you can illuminate your fish tank as well, so you can appreciate the natural brightness that comes with your tank. For this one in particular, this actually has a pre-built line in it right here, which will connect to your filtration down below, which will then make sure your water stays nice and healthy for your fish here. And then it also comes with a water pump right here as well. So like I said, all in one when it comes to these tanks in particular. Now we do sell each individual item as well, right? So if you want to just get just a pump, right? I actually have one right down here. I can show you guys real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, like this. Your tanks will come with a pump as well, which makes sure that your water can stay nice and healthy for your fishies right there, right? You don't want them to be, well, gross and unhealthy from, right? Because you got a fish tank for a reason why. You want to make sure it stays nice. You give them a nice little comfortable environment for them to live in. But yeah, we also have a lot of different variety of tanks when it comes to what we offer. Again, if you want to find something more specific, I just checking out our TikTok shop there. But we also have tanks like this. And we'll say, for example, you like this tank, but you don't like the color, or you want something a little smaller, maybe even something a little bigger if you're a baller like that. Well, we do have that on our TikTok shop. Mainly, all these tanks are here, like this one over here, this one back here, or this one over here. They all function the same. The only difference is the size and the color. That's the only two differences. Other than that, all these function the same. The same type of filtration, the same type of geometry for the most part. The only difference really is going to be the preference on the colors that you would like to have for your tank and the size of it themselves. Like right here, hopefully it comes through on the stream. You can kind of see it a little bit better. This is like a 40 or 50 gallon tank if I remember correctly. Again, it's like a redwood kind of finish. This is all aluminum as well, so it's much stronger, much sturdier than your typical wood if you would get something like that. But this will come in a smaller price point because it's a little bit of a smaller tank, where these might come a little bit bigger. But we do have payment options as well, so you don't have to save up a ton of money just to get into the hobby, right? That's kind of the ask of anybody. So we do have payment methods. You can do installments over a month as well. And so pretty much everything you need will come inside your fish tank right here, which just makes it super easy. The glass right here is something I really like about it because it's a very sturdy type of glass. It's a tempered glass with German technology, if I'm told properly, right? At least that. So basically what it means is that this is a very thick, sturdy glass, which one, makes it way easier to maintain, right? Because over time, gunk or some kind of buildup will happen on your glass. if you have kind of a cheaper glass, right, it'd be kind of more flimsy, maybe like a little bit more porous type of texture to it, which would then make it kind of murky and not really look that nice when it comes to cleaning your tank. Or tempered glass like this, it is going to be very important to maintain the fish tank and make sure that, like, over time, over the years of owning this tank, it still looks just as good as the day that you got it. And that's one of the best benefits about this tank right here. So I appreciate your question there, Chris. I did see a couple of likes coming in as well. You guys are, make sure if you do like the stream, make sure you, if you guys are enjoying the stream, I should say, make sure you tap like. And also, if you guys are new to the channel, want to catch us next time we go live or post any kind of content, you want to follow us on here, make sure to give us a follow as well. I do have an awesome GTA meme going out tomorrow when it comes to TikTok on here. I feel like it's very relatable. Hang on one second. I do have like this. There's like a phone going off in the background here. I want to make sure I mute this real quick. Stop that. There we go. Don't want you guys hearing some repeated alarms over and over again on here, right? We don't want that. Unless you do like that having the music in the background. Maybe you do. I don't know. But yeah, I do have a pretty sweet GTA meme coming out tomorrow involving aquatic fish tank owning, I guess is the way to put it, or something like that. And I thought it was fun. I put together just something real quick, just to have something out on the TikTok page for us guys all here. Again, Lynn, thank you very much for joining in on the chat. Again, if anyone here is new, make sure you tap follow, make sure you tap like, helps us out a ton when it comes to getting the algorithm so more people get to know about us. Vicky, Emery, thank you very much for coming by the stream as well. Hope you're having a great day. Again, let me know what you guys scrolling through. Well, how did you guys find the page? Let me know. What were you just watching? Because I'm sure you're probably just on your page, right? Just kind of like, well, looking through your phone, just kind of scrolling through. Doom's out. Yeah, that looks bad. That's terrible. Some more bad news. Oh, a live stream about fish tanks. Well, that's going to brighten my day, obviously, right? That's why you're probably hanging out right here. Bill Clark, thank you very much for coming by the live stream. Oh, man. Yeah. So, Juanita, thank you very much for coming by the stream as well. I see you there. Again, if you guys have any questions about what we do here, feel free to let us know in the chat. You know, it gives me more to talk about, because I'm going to be streaming for an hour here, and to just speak to a camera for an hour straight with no feedback, I got to search for content, right? So that makes it so much easier. Tracy, Kelly, thank you much for coming by the live stream. We'll be appreciating your day. Duke JJ. What do the two J's stand for? I'm curious. Just joking? Possibly? I'm just super cringe right now. I'm sorry. Is it Jill Perez, if I read that properly? Or is that's just more J's and then Perez? What's up with the J names? Like, you guys are all about the letter J? Is that the sponsor of today's video? Is the letter J? We're the Sesame Street over here? Is that what's going on? But yeah, so we can talk a little more about, so like I said earlier in the stream here, each one of these tanks right here and over here, they all function the same. They all look, they might look different on the outside. On the inside, we're all the same, just like us humans, right? But with these tanks here, it really kind of comes down to which kind of style that you like. Do you like white and gold as your type of style right here? Or do you like a more of a dark wood kind of finish right here? Or maybe even back here like a matte black? You got like a faux red wood kind of look. I mean, these are all the same type of build materials. They're all made out of sturdy aluminum with a nice strong tempered glass right here. This glass right here is literally like the width of my hand. That's how thick it is. It's thick. And so you make sure that it can stand the test of time. It has to be very durable for you guys, make it much easier to clean as well. Lori, I saw you in the chat. Ray, thank you much for coming by. Hope you guys are all having a great day. I know when it comes to like TikTok live streams, like sometimes I'm just kind of scrolling through on my own. That like I'm just kind of scrolling through and I get like called out like by the person streaming, like, oh, they saw me. I was just trying to lurk, you know. But hey, you know, that's kind of who I am. I just want to be interactive. I want to chat with you guys. You know, that's the whole point of going live, is to be with the community, not just to give you something, just to show you something, or hey, come watch how great I am. Not like that. We want to have an opportunity to kind of just interact with you guys, right? You guys are I'm assuming if you guys are finding this live stream, likely part of the, you know, fish tank aquarium community here on TikTok. Aquariums are TikTok, fish tanks are TikTok. That is an actual hashtag. I researched it, I found it, I put it on all our videos. And so there is a community here. So if you guys found us, most likely it's because you found the TikTok content, found a way to make it to you. So I appreciate you guys coming by. Really do appreciate that. Rodney Lampkin, thank you much for coming by. Kathy Junas, if I pronounced that correctly, thank you much for coming by. Silva, thank you much for coming by. It's very small text that I'm reading, okay, guys? So it's like sometimes there's like a B and like an A and then like an L. It can kind of blend together and just like letters. Ana Gutierrez, ¿cómo estás? But yeah, we can also talk about, so like what is Aquadream here? What is this? This is our brand name right here. Basically what you can find, if you just type in Aquadream, like on a browser or something like that, you can find our website. It give you a lot more information about what we're all about and all the different types of products that we have. So like, for example, all of this stuff over here, or maybe all the stuff over here, this is a fraction. Let me tell you, it is a fraction of what we actually have in our warehouse, which is on the other side of this wall over here. I'll spare you guys the details, but let me tell you that we have, probably have too many tanks at this point, and we need to get rid of them. And that's why we have some sales, guys. You probably see it right over here, right on the side of the screen, I'm sure right around there. We do free shipping, and we also have a TikTok shop as well if you guys are so curious and want to look more into that kind of stuff. Alejandro, welcome to the stream. ¿Cómo estás? Or bienvenido a todos. My Spanish is alright. I can speak a little Spanish, not a whole lot, but I can speak some. But yeah, it's because I live in the United States, right? You gotta learn some Spanish, right? We're talking about living in the United States. We are also located here in the greater Seattle area when it comes to where we ship all of our products from. So that means that if you live within the continental United States, that means you will be able to have a product shipped to you within 2 to 3 business days. So then you don't have to wait too long. If you want, if you want your fish tank, you want it now, we can give it to you. It comes with free shipping, as you can probably see over here, right? A little bit in the corner over here. We're talking about some free shipping. That's true. That's what we have. We have some products that are also various percentages off, depending on what their availability, depending on how much we have in our stock. We have some things that are up to 50% off. 50% off. I've even seen on our website, which is like quite the steal, honestly, at this point. A lot of our products are like 10, 15, 20% off right now at this point with the current sale that we're doing right now at the moment. So if you guys are curious, make sure to check us out on the TikTok shop right there. Jackie Anderson, thank you very much for coming by the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. And you guys, if you guys had any recent fish antics, any aquatic antics you guys have been doing recently? I think recently right now is more like with our live tank that we have right here in our office, which I'll show you guys in a little bit here. I probably spent more time this week than I ever have just checking out the fish, because I just love just kind of just like sitting there and just vibing with them, hanging out with them, giving them a little fish food, and just kind of gives me like a little bit of enjoyment, kind of get a chance to really appreciate what these animals are, right? You can't do that in the wild, right? If you see an animal, they just run away instantly, right? It's self-defense, it makes sense. But here, when you have your own kind of fish tank, it actually kind of helps you get a chance to really like appreciate these animals. You get a chance to really look at them, observe them, and really kind of chance to see like all the little details, pick up the little personality traits and things like that from them. We have 3 clownfish. We have one clownfish that's like, he's like incredibly shy. He's like, only comes out like only when he absolutely needs to. Other than that, he's just kind of hanging out in the rocks. And if he's not, then then we have a couple other clownfish that kind of like those swim together. It's quite adorable. But yeah, when it comes to our various fish tanks here, we have a lot of different varieties. We have like for this one, for example, this white and gold one. Let's say you like the size, but not a big fan of this color. Well, check out our TikTok shop where we have plenty of different varieties of this exact tank, right? Maybe you can get a brown one like we have like over here, right? Like this kind of brown wood type of finish right here. We do have one that's kind of like a matte black finish. We have like this red wood type of finish one over here as well. Hopefully it comes through on the stream for you guys. And so you get a chance to check that out. Maybe you want something that's a little bit smaller. And maybe not this color. Maybe something completely different. Well, we also have that on our TikTok shop as well. Francisco, thank you very much for coming on the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. What else are we gonna do? We can talk about. We can probably bring you guys a little bit more over towards. We're gonna do maybe like a more intimate showcase, right, of some of these tanks. You can get you a better idea of what we're actually talking about here, because I'm pointing to these a bunch of times, but let's actually take a look at them and see what is actually there on offer. Let me just rotate you guys a little bit this way, right? Over here. Move this table out of the way just a bit, and so then we'll be able to take a look at like what this tank has to offer. Hopefully you can see it properly. Yep. Let's stuff this underneath right here. Alright, so you can hopefully see right here, we have our awesome bit of little fish tank here. Well, not actually a little, quite large actually. And so any other fish tanks I'm going to be showcasing to you later today are all going to be functionally the same and build-wise the same. The only difference is going to be the size of the tank and the color of the tank. And each size that we're going to be showcasing to you today also can be in a different type of color, different type of size either. So there's a wide variety of different types of tanks for you guys to enjoy. So for example, let's take a look at this brown one right here, right? This brown wood finish right here. This one has awesome sturdy tempered glass as well when it comes to this tank. You will not be disappointed when it comes to the build quality of this. You know, it's a German technology tempered glass, very strong, very sturdy type of glass. I mean, if you look at it, it's like I'm 6'4", right? Or in metrics, it would be like 1.92 centimeters or meters, if I remember correctly. Like, look, I have pretty big hands. Like, this thing is about the width, almost the width of my hand when it comes to the glass. So you know that means that this is going to be very strong and sturdy. It's going to withstand the test of time when it comes to the tanks here. And now, every tank is one of the most important things about owning a fish tank is the filtration as well, right? You want to make sure that the fish that you have within your tank are happy and healthy fish. The best way to do that is to have an excellent filtration. Now, some of the filtrations will be a little different between each product, but that's really more just because like a larger tank requires more filtration, right? But functionally, they're going to be the same as any other type of filtration that we have for all the other tanks. So look, for this one example, it's a much larger tank, so it has 2 media filters, a sheet filter right here, which if you're probably wondering what this is all about in here, this is a sheet filter that comes with the purchase of the tank itself as well. Is that Mar, if I see that in the chat, thank you much for coming by. You kind of take one of these pieces of the sheet filter, put that right down, the filtration down below. That will help you keep your fish tank water nice and clean. It also comes with a water pump as well to help cycle that water through, right? So then you can take the water that's in your tank, cycle it through the filtration system to get it nice and clean, to then pump it back into your tank so then your fish continually have clean, fresh water for them to enjoy. And that's one of the benefits of having one of the tanks from us, is that every tank that you get comes with this as well. Like it's literally built into it, it's screwed into it, it's already pre-built, so it's not really going to be involving a whole lot of construction on your end of things. For example, if you guys look at, for example, this is like the instructions that come with your fish tanks when you buy into them. There's only, 23 steps on this, 23 steps in total, and you can have a fully functioning fish tank in your house. So nothing really that complicated, right? Like imagine if you took 1 minute per stage, that's like, you can have a tank up in 30 minutes. That's pretty great. I'm also going to try to take a look at, so like with this tank here specifically, let me grab my little footstool real quick, because a lot of these tanks also come with a lighting system. In the lighting system, you can change the color of it, the intensity as well, so it's not just strictly just like one big bright white light, right? I show you guys this right here. This is one of the lighting rails that come with this tank. This tank comes with 2, just because of the size of it, right? The smaller one I was talking about earlier has just 1 because it's a smaller tank, doesn't need that much illumination. But yeah, these have red, green, blue, and violet color nodes on this LED strip, so then you'll be able to remotely control the color as you please. Let me try to plug this in so you guys can kind of see exactly what this actually looks like right here, so you can get an impression of how bright this is, because this actually gets very bright. There we go. So you can see right here, the what looks like impercent. Like, I can't actually look at this for too long because I'm like, oh, my eyes. You gotta get an idea, right? So keep an eye on I'm gonna illuminate the tank here a little bit so you guys get a little bit better idea of what this actually kind of looks like, right? So for example, get a better idea of what the lighting situation is in this room right now, right? We got a lot of light coming in with some large windows, omnidirectional light coming in. We have a light right here as well, just to kind of help illuminate me so you guys can see me a little bit better. But, so there's a lot of light bleeding coming in to various different angles, but you can still see the difference that this light right here makes on this tank. So for example, you can see what it looks like with the lighting, right? You can kind of see how bright that shows up onto the tank itself, right? And then without the light. And you bring it back on right down here, right? With the light. Look how much brighter everything we did. Check how much brighter everything looks within the tank here, right? Then without the light, much darker. And you get two of these. We can probably lay this on top of it a little bit here. Hopefully the cable permits it a little bit. You can get an idea of how much brighter your tank becomes illuminated when you have this nice light rod right here. Plus it just looks kind of cool, right? Kind of, to me, reminds me of like a lightsaber, which is kind of fun. But so you get a really good impression of like how much more illumination this actually offers for you guys. Let me show you. If we do this real quick, right? And then we go back to it. Look how much darker this looks through here. Like, this is so much more dim. Not very. You can't really enjoy or appreciate what's inside that tank as much. Let me turn it back on for you guys. Now that I turned that back on, you can see the difference, right? You can actually see the items in the tank individually, right? You can pick out what's in there. You can see the tubing, you can see the filter pads, you can see the amphibious water pump as well, the other types of tubing that comes with this tank in particular. And now the reason why I'm spending so much time on this tank, because literally everything that you see right here within this tank is also going to be part of all the other tanks that we have here on Aquadream. I guess the only difference is, well, there's two main differences. One is color, and the second one is shape, right? So depending on what your preference is when it comes to color, size, that's really the only differences between these tanks. Is that Becca Morris? Becca Morris, thank you much for coming by the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. So you can hope you get a better idea of like the type of quality that we have here at Aquadream when it comes to what we have to offer when it comes to our tanks here. Let me turn this off real quick. There we go. That light switch is very finicky, but it works. Let's put this back in here. Yeah, keep in mind, like I said earlier, guys, I'm 6'4" or 192 centimeters tall. They're like, I need to get on top of a little bit of a stepping ladder right here to be able to reach in. So I can give you a better idea of the scale of what this tank really is, right? Now you can also say like, oh, but this tank is great, but maybe something that's a little smaller, maybe something a little more compact. You know, I live in an apartment, I don't have like a kind of space, you know. Well, luckily for you, we have lots of options for you to choose from. Let me show you a little bit of a smaller one, but then this time we actually get a chance to show you what I mean when I say that the only difference between these tanks is size and color. Let me just pull you guys a little bit over here. There we go. All right. You get a chance to see what it looks like behind the scene, right? Behind the scenes. Maybe setting you guys up a little bit better here. Okay. Let's do that right there. Looks pretty good, right? Hopefully I should be in frame right here. Right here we have our little redwood style aquarium right here. So remember what I was telling you earlier, right, about the filtration pads? We have filtration pads for you right here. They are a little bit smaller, but that's really just because, well, it's a smaller tank, you need smaller filtration pads. Again, you have all the same type of cabling. They have the same type of lighting right here. As you can see, you can kind of see right there, looks very similar to what I was just showing occasion to you guys. This one's just still wrapped up. But yeah, we'll do the exact same thing I just showed you guys, it's just smaller. And also, again, it has the instructions right in here, and guess how many steps it has? 23 steps, just like the larger tank as well. So you guys know that when you look at a smaller tank, it's not like you're buying something different. It's going to be the same type of product, just a little bit different, just a little smaller. That's the only difference. And like I've been reiterating multiple times, that yes, we do have various different colors when it comes to these tanks as well. So if you like that, if you like this redwood style, but something a little bigger, we have that on our TikTok shop. Maybe you want something. Maybe if you like the size but you don't like the color, we have that option on our TikTok shop. You have like dark wood, black. We also have like this white and gold one right here as well for you to keep an eye on if you guys are curious about. But yeah, like I said, you can take a look at the filtration. Hope you guys can see that just fine here. But again, the filtration is going to be very similar to what you had. I just showed you right in the larger tank. Again, it's just a little smaller because it's a smaller tank. So that's really the main difference between these. And that's, like I said, like you have this nice, and again, it's also an aluminum build. It looks like it has wood. It's actually an aluminum build to it as well. Ava Donut, thank you for coming on the live stream. I'm kind of looking over the chat over there. I have it on the monitors to keep up with you guys. And yeah, so like I said, like this is going to be same kind of build, same type of tempered glass, same build quality. The only difference, again, is going to be the size and color when it comes to these tanks. So, if you guys are curious about wanting to check out more, like in more detail about what we have to offer, feel free to check out our TikTok shop or our website as well. That's where you can get a lot of the information. But again, if you have any questions you want to ask me right now, go ahead and feel free to do so. Okay, let's rotate you guys back a little bit over here. Bring you guys back a little bit. I apologize if there's anyone on YouTube who was trying to watch and you're like, well, how come he's not talking to me like that? Well, come over to TikTok. I only have so many options. I only have so many hands. I think the fun thing to do next, guys, would be to check out the live tank that we have. Hey, I saw a like come in. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Man Cave Reef. Thanks for coming by the stream. By the way, if anyone here is new to the channel, I appreciate you coming by. Make sure to tap like and follow. It really helps us out a ton on the algorithms of TikTok, of YouTube as well. So we can stay up to date with what we are doing over here. We have some pretty good content being released out. We have some information about like potential sales or new products. That's all going to be on our website. Again, I appreciate the likes. I see them coming in, guys. Thank you guys all so very much for your support. I really do appreciate that. Christian Malsby, thank you much for coming by the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Let's check out the live tank. Yeah, I think we should do that. I think that might be a bit of a fun thing to do. Let me pause the auto rotating thing here for our new high-tech build of a tripod. We can check out the live tank here so you guys get a better idea of what it looks like when you have one of these tanks in person. And we can also kind of break down like what goes into these tanks, what comes with them, what makes this tank in particular different than the other ones. Because there are some key differences with this tank, but there are also relatively the same. You know, it just kind of depends on what kind of tank you're looking for. Sorry for the shaky cam. Just kind of just tighten up the tripod a little bit here for you guys. And then we also got to bring our YouTube friends over as well, because we can't just leave them high and dry. We gotta let them know what's going on. Bring you guys over this way as well. Let me pull up a chair so I can talk to you guys. Let's have a fireside chat on all things aquatic related, you know. Yo, Christian Murphy, thank you much for the follow, man. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, again, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, don't feel afraid to tap follow. I'll let you know next time we go live. We do go live here pretty much every day now. We are very consistent on that. Thank you much for the like. I saw that. The BT girl, thank you much for that follow, that like, or joining the chat. Sorry, didn't mean to assume that you were going to join. Let me just hang out with you guys. We'll do a little fireside chat when it comes to all things Aquadream here, right? So what we're doing here is that we're going to be checking out our reef tank. Now, I showed you guys a bunch of these tanks. The reef tanks are similar, but also a little different. But again, we have two different styles of reef tanks. We have like, I think pretty much all of them, no, all the tanks actually have for reef tanks are the same effectively. There might be some minor differences here and there, but for the most part, they're going to be this, like what we're looking at right here. It's going to be this, which is going to be something to make it process a little bit easier for you, because again, what's going to come down to, if you want to get yourself a reef tank from us, the only differences are going to be two things: size and color. Like I've been saying the entire live stream. Jose Steele, but thank you much for coming by the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. But so if you guys want to check out, like, we have some of our fish in here. We have some clownfish just kind of hanging out in here as well, which are always kind of fun to watch swim around. We also, if you guys can see me right here, this item right here is also very important. This is a wave maker. What the wave makers do is help to create a bit of a current flow within your tank, and so then your water does not become stagnant. Moving water is healthy water, right? And if your water is stagnant, it's going to be looking like that gross tank from Finding Nemo. If you guys have seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And so having a nice flow to your water is really important, but also there's a really great benefit when it comes to having a good flow to your tank, is that it will help create a bit of current for your fish to swim against as well, right? Because what's one thing fish all love to do? Swim, obviously. But the thing is that if you don't have any kind of water movement happening, they can get unhealthy, right? They can get a little bit out of shape because they don't have anything to swim against. It's kind of the same thing with humans, right? If we're not pushing our bodies to like get up, walk around, move things, lift things around and stuff like that, we become a little weak and a little bit, you know, can get easily fatigued. And that's one of the benefits of having one of these wave makers right here, is that it will help make it so then your fish can have something to swim against, right? And so many times we just see a couple fish just kind of hanging out right here, just kind of swimming in place, just vibing, you know. Same kind of thing also over here. You have another wave maker. I'm sure, I don't know if it really kind of comes through on the stream here. We have another wave maker over here, which so then basically it kind of creates a bit of a circular flow happening, right? You have one in the front here, that's kind of pushing water this way. We got one in the back over there, that's kind of pushing water the opposite direction. So it creates a bit of a circular flow, so then the fish always have something to interact with, which is going to be incredibly important for them, right? But like back to the tank itself, right? So you see this glass right here? That's tempered glass as well. Just like this stuff right here that I'm showcasing to you on the gold and white tank. Same type of glass build, but this time on this reef tank. So it's going to be very strong and sturdy, very easy to clean. We haven't really had to do a whole lot of cleaning on this glass right here because it does a great job of just being self-maintaining, really. You don't have to worry too much when it comes to actually jumping in and cleaning them. There are some builds that will happen. You might just have to get like a scraper and just kind of get it off. That just kind of happens with any kind of tank, but it's so easy to keep clean that it's a huge benefit, right? Because one of the things about owning a fish tank, it does require some maintenance on your end, but one thing about our tanks, it's an all-in-one thing, right? With a very sturdy build, very nice glass that makes things much easier to maintain. So you can spend more time enjoying your fish rather than cleaning your fish, if that makes sense. You know, if you're following what I'm talking about here, right? Yeah, so I got something in my eye real quick. Sorry, this is the live stream, guys. There are flaws that will happen, like having to rub your eye. Again, if you guys are new to the stream, make sure you tap like and follow. We'll make sure to let you know. Let us know that you guys want to see some more content like this. Deborah Rice, thanks so much for coming by the live stream. JB, thank you much for coming by the live stream as well. We're having a great day. Steven, how you doing, man? He's doing good. We got a coworker walked in right here. Right, because we're just living in the office right here. This is what our office actually looks like. Right, we have fish tanks everywhere. I can just kind of sit back and relax. Just kind of chill with some fish, which not very many people say they can. Not very people have an opportunity to do that, right? They can just kind of sit here and just kind of enjoy some of the fish. I will say that this bigger blue one right here is a bit of a jerk. He's kind of being a bit of a bully. He'll push people around, but it looks like he's kind of hiding down the rock. He's like, okay, you know, I've been banished into the corner. I've been a bad fish. But yeah. And so also, if you guys hopefully, let me check to see if you guys will actually be able to see this on the stream before I start talking about it. Because I want to make sure with anything I'm bringing up that you guys can see it. Let me try to see if I can, yeah, you guys might be able to see it right here. Maybe pull the chair away a little bit so you guys, hopefully you guys can see this right here. So remember I was telling you about all that filtration, all that awesomeness of that filtration. Let me turn the camera rotation back on here. right? I turned it completely off that time. There we go. And we should be turning back on real quick here. But yeah, so we have this filtration process down below. Just so I can show you guys what we're actually talking about. This is what the actual real deal actually looks like, right? You have the water from the tank right here flowing to the back right here, which has a drop-off zone, so they can flow down to here, then gets caught by all the cleaning devices within the filtration of the tank down here. We also have some storage space as well. We have storage space for all of our tanks, so you can keep all your items all in one place right there for you. But yeah, again, like I said earlier, guys, this is just the same as all the other tanks that we've had on our TikTok here. What I've shown you guys all here before. The only difference is that it has coral in it, really. This can be a freshwater, it can also be a saltwater tank as well. So you guys can kind of choose which ones you prefer to have. Let me rotate you guys back over to the main stage here. There we go. And just make sure that the camera angles are looking good. I'm sure they are. Get you guys moving here. Perfect. There we are. Yeah, back over to the main stage. Main stage Aquadream right here. As you can tell, the name speaks for itself. It's Aquadream. It's a dream to have aqua in your life. But we are getting a little close to the end of the live stream here, guys. We've been going for just about an hour at this point. Getting close to the end here. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to tap like. Let's just go on to see some more content like this. Make sure to tap follow, so then you guys can know next time we do go live. We go live every day here. And if you guys also are fellow TikTok fish enthusiasts such as ourselves, give us a follow. We'll follow you back. We want to see what you guys are doing out there, right? We want to be part of that community. We don't be just some kind of merchant, as the name implies here on the channel. We want to be a place where people can come together, chat about the hobby, enjoy what we have to offer, enjoy what you guys have to offer as well. Ninth Karma, if I read that correctly, thank you much for coming by the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Marie Gray, thank you much for coming by the live stream as well. Hope you're having a great day as well. I hope everyone's having a great day. It is Thursday for you partiers out there. And my college days, I definitely fulfilled that extravagant excursion quite often, but not too much, you know. We had some fun. Again, thank you guys all so much for coming by today. Again, if you have any questions of what we do here, or what we have, or anything in between, feel free to give us a chat, give us a follow, give us a like. Just let us know what you guys are thinking, right? Because a lot of times it's just me talking to a camera, and I want to be able to chat with you guys in particular. Because that's the whole point of going live. It's not just to, you know, be like, hey, look at this fish tank. How great is this, right? Hey, how about this one? Look at this. How great is that, right? That's pretty great. But the thing I want to do mainly is I should just be able to chat with you guys in the chat down below. Because I wanted to see, like, what's up? What are you guys up to? If anything, it could be potentially inspirational when it comes to the content that we create on the channel as well. Like, for fun, I actually made like a little bit of a GTA meme reference going live tomorrow morning. If you guys want to see that, you know, make sure to give us a follow so you guys can just lol with us, because I was like, I don't know what to make today. Let's make something fun, and that's what I did. Too faded. Thank you much for coming by the stream. Hope you guys are all having an excellent day. But yeah, the great thing about also having these tanks is, one, I guess also it's actually, this might sound a little self-grandizing, I guess is the word I want to say, or like kind of really being selfish, I guess, almost in a way, is that honestly having a fish tank, it's a bit of a status symbol, right? Because it is something that a lot of people would like to have but maybe can't have due to certain circumstances, and maybe it's a great way for you to show, like, hey, you know, I'm doing pretty well for myself. That's, I mean, it's kind of the same reason why we all buy really fancy, nice cars, right? Imagine doing this for work. Hey, I'm living the dream, Jimbo. But yeah, no, because I'm the marketing manager here for Aquadream, so everything you see on social media, everything you see that gets posted on here, I'm the guy who runs the live streams. I'm the guy who responds to your TikToks most of the time, or on emails as well. It's me. You know, it's not some evil 7-headed corporation running everything. It's me and a couple other people. We got the CEO, we got the office manager, we got another person running their side of business that we're working on here as well. But this is just me just vibing with you guys, really. And so, yeah, if you guys are curious what we do here or have anything else you want to check out our TikTok shop. It's a great way to, well, check out what we have. If you have, maybe pose a little bit of a question like, oh, that's an interesting thing. Why do you guys have that? Or how does that item work? Well, feel free to ask me in the comments down below. I do read all the comments and try to reply to most of them. If you guys can see on this banner right here, it's been one of our older banners. But it kind of showcases a lot of different products. We have like submersible pumps, inline pumps. We have the tanks themselves. Like right over here, hopefully you guys can see it. I'm sure if you guys can see it well enough. Maybe we can do a little face tracking and bring you guys over this way, right? You can probably see like this big filter thing right here. This is actually a koi pond filter that we have. We have a few of those in stock right now. So not only do we take care of your indoor needs, but we also take care of your outdoor needs as well. If you guys are so curious, obviously, you know, the big thing is just kind of checking out our shop and see what we have to offer for you guys, you know? And if you're able to do that, you can get some inspiration to ask us some kind of questions, or, you know, feel free to email us. We're here for you guys. We're not here just to talk your ear off, which I tend to do quite often on here, but that's just kind of what I do, you know? But, yeah, it's been the, kind of going back to what you're talking about there, Jimbo. It's kind of actually one of the fun things about this job, right? I get a chance to go live and chat with you guys. I get to make some cool stuff when it comes to graphic design work and some video work as well. Work on social media, growing that following, right? Engaging with the community, being a bit of like a face of the product almost in a way, which is kind of fun. It definitely does come with like its challenges, right? How do you start from a ground up to build up something special? And that's kind of what we're working on right here. That's why I keep emphasizing to you guys, like, yeah, if you guys are enjoying the content, make sure to give us a follow. Helps us out a ton. If you guys like this type of content, make sure to give us a like. Let us know you want to see some more content like this as well. Aubrey, thank you very much for coming by the live stream. Hope you're having a great day. Or Jimbo, like, if you don't mind me asking, of course you don't have to answer if you don't want to. If you're still in the chat, you know, feel free to let me know what you got. I want to know what you do for a day job or something like that, because I'm kind of curious. Because I find like a lot of times with jobs, there is a lot that people can be upset about, but I feel like there's also a lot that people can be appreciative of. And it's not until you take a step back from yourself to really kind of take it in perspective what you're doing, you go like, you know what, it really wasn't that bad. Or actually, it was pretty good. I think I saw Umi Zebra, if I saw that properly in the chat. Thank you much for coming by. Let me just do a little time check here, guys. I think we're running a little later on the stream right now, if I remember correctly. I think I went live just about, okay, we looks like about 10 minutes left on the live stream here, guys. So we're going to keep on rocking with you guys. I think probably at this point we can probably start talking about some of the side products. We've talked all this time, last 48 minutes, about the tanks, about Aquadream. We can talk about some of the smaller products that we offer here as well, some of our higher selling products actually. Wesley, thank you much for coming by the live stream. Like I showed you guys earlier, this is an amphibious water pump right here. Again, like basically it just lets you create that filtration motion of the water, right? So that you can be able to keep your water nice and healthy for your fish, right? Margaret, welcome to the live stream. And so then you can have nice, happy, healthy fish, right? And each one of our aquariums do come with a pump. Depending on what size the aquarium is, it also will come in different sizes. Which, if you are curious on which type of pump works best for your size aquarium, I suggest checking our TikTok shop, maybe even our website as well can help you out with that information as well. Rosie, thank you much for coming by the live stream. Let's take a look down below in my pile of goodies right down here. Let's talk about this right here. So you're looking at this, right? What's this? This little flying saucer? Is that what it is? It's like a little UFO spaceship thing? No, it's a light. The great thing about this one, so like this, if you guys were here earlier in the live stream, we're checking out our live tank. We have these lights hanging right above them. And basically it comes on like you can screw in a rail system right onto it right here, which then that rail system connects to the tank. And what this does, it lets you illuminate your tank to your preference, to how bright you want your tank to be, and what color light you want that tank to be illuminated in as well, which obviously the aesthetics of your fish tank matter a lot, right? That's kind of one of the main things about owning a fish tank is like the aesthetic of the whole thing. And so being able to have it look exactly the way you want helps you enjoy it that much more. Now the reason why I brought out the box that comes with it right here, let me try to showcase you guys the box that's kind of halfway open here. You kind of get a better idea of what the lighting system kind of looks like right there, right? These are waterproof, so no concerns if like, yo, I screwed it in properly and it falls in the water. Don't worry, your fish will be just fine. This is waterproof right here, so you won't have to have any concerns with that. But then to kind of go over all the different types of colorizations that are available with this, you can do white, blue, royal blue, deep blue. Let me hold this up. Actually, let's restart that because I feel like holding this up would be a better way to kind of talk about what this light does. You can do white, blue, royal blue, deep blue, red, deep red, green, and violet. So pretty much there are RGBVs out there. So the Roy G bibs, all possible when it comes to this singular light fixture right here. It is app controlled as well. So you just need to download an app either on Google Play or on the Apple Store, and you can just kind of sit back and just kind of change it up however you like, you know, no problem there. And also we have our support team in the chat right now with Aquadream Merchant. If you have any questions that want to get answered directly by them, feel free to ask Aquadream Merchant in the chat. If you guys have anything in particular, any kind of detailed information, they can probably provide to you guys and also point you in the right direction if you want to look more into what we have to offer here. But let's take a look a little bit more into the box here, right? So it comes with also with a bit of a power brick right here. And also have a bit of an extension cable as well. And like I said earlier, I'm not sure where it is at the moment. We've been moving around things a bunch. There is a metal rod that connects with this that comes like a bit of a, oh, I never showed it. I know where it is. It's right over here. Let me grab this for you guys real quick. My apologies. Let me come back over here real quick. My apologies, guys. We move around quite a bit here. I'm trying to angle YouTube a little bit more into the center. There we go. It comes also with this clamp-on rail system here. So one, it gives you the customization of being able to have different types of heights from the tank and length forward as well. And then you basically just take these screws here with an Allen wrench, untighten these up a little bit, right? Loosen these up to be able to fit on top of your tank. And then you just kind of click that right in, screw that on with a little bit of a pressure point right there, and it holds your light fixture in place, no problem. And that's the benefits of having one of these light fixtures right here for you guys. These, again, and these run super efficiently. You know, no worry about like, you know, having a crazy high bill because you want your fish tank to look nice. And also, the heating is simple because there is a, actually let me go back a little bit here. There is a filter, an air, what am I talking about? A fan filter right here to help kind of get that heat that gets created from the light, right? Pull that heat out to bring cool air in, so this thing can run all day and all night, 24/7 for you guys. Which is going to be very important when it comes to make sure that you have a nice, safe fish tank that looks great, plays great, feels great, and overall is great. Because if you're looking great, you're feeling great. If you're feeling great, you're being great. Yes, that's how I feel, right? I would imagine your fish would feel the same, right? Your fish are kind of feeling like, hey, I'm liking this this lighting vibe going on right here. Thank you. They'll appreciate it, trust me. Or at least their friends will. That's actually kind of another fun thing about. That's actually kind of another fun thing about aquarium owning is that it's a social experience, right? It's a great way to bring people together. Say if you're hosting a party or an event or something like that, and you have a fish tank here, and people want to come back and check out, like, oh, look at that, kind of cool looking, right? Like, check out your fish and see what you have there, and then you're like, oh, do you want to feed the fish? And you kind of show them like how to feed the fish, how they interact with each other. They have a learning process as well. And it kind of just helps create a bonds with people as well when it comes to just like say if you're hosting an event or just having people over your place, they get a chance to really kind of chat about what you know makes owning a fish tank awesome. And then you get a chance to talk about your hobby with people which everyone always likes talking about that, right? If someone asks me about fish tanks, I can go off. If someone asks me about mountain biking, I can tell you about it. If you want to ask me about video games, I can tell you about that too. But right now we're talking about fish tanks, right? And it's just kind of one of the again, like that's kind of another like side benefit that comes from owning a tank like this right here is that yeah, you get like social experience not only with the animals themselves, right, but also with the people that are in your lives, right? They get a chance to take part in something that you created that you personally enjoy. They get to enjoy it themselves as well. It makes it a much easier situation to kind of just spread the love, I guess, in a way, right? So I guess we're going to go back to some more product stuff we can talk about, like this one, for example, right here. This little bitty thing, you're like, what the heck is this? This is an air stone. And what this does, it creates aeration within your tank, creates a bit of a bubble sensation kind of floating up from the bottom, creates a bit, creates current, also oxidizes the water, I should say, adds more oxygen to your water, right? And so then your fish have much healthier water to swim around in. LJ Reye, if I pronounced that correctly, or Rel, one of those two, I think I was coming by the stream. These little guys are actually quite important for having a healthy fish tank as well. Statistics for large live fish tanks at use at things like fish farm, usable machine for like a blower, air pump, and things like that as well. You connect these together, it kind of helps like diffuse the air that would come from a pump, right? And it helps kind of create a bit more of a current in there. Helps bring some more oxygen, break up that water a little bit as well. Because surprisingly, like with the water at the top level, it can actually kind of seal off a little bit sometimes. Like say if you have like some debris that kind of will just keep floating up to the top, right? It can actually kind of like bind together a little bit, which would actually make it so that the carbon dioxide that can build up from the animals living inside the tank, building up within the water, making it unhealthy. What this does, it helps break up that surface tension and makes it so that your water can stay nice and healthy for your fish, right? Because you want to give your fish a nice, happy experience, right? You want to make sure that they are living happy, little comfortable lives, right? Just like you are. You want to give what you enjoy so much about your life to them. That's one way to do it, right? You make sure they have a nice, healthy tank for them to swim around in, enjoy their lives, and be part of your house, you know? Douglas Hopkins, thank you very much for coming by the live stream. I also want to give a quick shout out, guys. We are kind of wrapping things up a little bit here. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to tap like. Helps us out a ton on the stream when it comes to that all famous TikTok and YouTube over there algorithm. And if you guys want to see every day, every time we do go live, we do go live about once a day. And we do post content on here quite often as well. We don't just post stuff like, hey, check out this cool new thing you can buy. We also do some fun memes and just kind of something to interact with the community a little bit, right? For example, I like this fun like GTA meme kind of going out tomorrow, which I think is very relatable. I thought it was kind of a fun thing to do. Brian White, thank you much for coming by the live stream there. So if you guys, and also if you guys are content creators yourselves, right, or just like to post videos about, you know, your aquariums, your fish, your different types of things, make sure to give us a follow. We'll follow you back as well. We'll jump in, we'll chat with you guys. We'll like your videos. We'll share them around as well. Because like I said, we want to be part of the community. We don't want to be just like a seller, which is what we do, yes, but we also want to be part of the community to, one, take part in this, enjoy in this awesome hobby with you guys, right? We want to just be, you know, talking about, you know, why this tank is so great. It's pretty self-evident, right? Once you get a chance to look at it. These tanks right here, they just look good. They're simple, they're clean, they look great, they function great, they're durable. You will not be disappointed. Just like tapping follow on this TikTok page. Hey, how's that for a transition? I like that one right there. Yeah, guys, again, thank you all so much for coming by today. I really do appreciate taking the time out of the day. There's a million things you can go on the internet and do, and the fact you want to spend that time here is what I really appreciate that, guys. So thank you all very much for your support there. Forrest Ding. Hey, what's up, man? Thanks for coming by. You look a little familiar. And guys, if you guys are so curious about what we do here, make sure to check out our TikTok shop for more items like we just talked about here on the live stream. We do stream quite often, showcasing different products that we do here on the channel. You know, we talk about the aquariums, we talk about the products, we talk about the reef aquariums that we do as well. Freshwater, saltwater, small, medium, large, black, brown, red, white, everything in between. Lots of different types of color types, lots of different types of shapes, lots of different types of functionalities to them. But ultimately, it's all kind of comes down to what kind of tank would you prefer. Like I said, functionally, these are all the same type of tanks, the same quality of glass, the same quality build, the same quality when it comes to filtration and the various devices. The only difference is size and color. Those are the only two differences when it comes to these tanks. Now we do have some we do have reef tanks as well. It's kind of its own separate category, but also again functionally roughly the same as well, right? We have two different types of reef tanks. If you guys want to enjoy it, if you like to get those type of tanks in your system, I think we have like gray, we have white, and we have black, if I remember correctly, of all the different varieties that we have. And then those tanks are, like I said, if you like having more saltwater fish within your aquarium, we can do that. If you enjoy having more freshwater fish for your aquarium, we can do that as well. We can provide you with that. Again, with all the tanks that we have within our shop, guys, that's an all-in-one tank system. As in, or what should I say, what I mean by that is that everything that you need in a tank comes in the tank. It's a one-time purchase, right? It comes with free shipping, which you probably see over here on the TikTok shop as well. See, I'm not sure if our live stream just ended. I hope it didn't. Maybe it just did. Maybe our phone just died. Hopefully everything's fine. Let me just check real quick. Unable to go live. Live enabled due to an internet error. Oh. That's why I was wrapping things up anyways. Alright, well, guys, over here on YouTube, looks like our TikTok stream wrapped up. Let's see if you guys over here on YouTube are doing alright. You guys on YouTube are doing alright. That's good. But it looks like I think we're going to wrap things up a little bit here for you guys over here on YouTube as well. I appreciate everyone coming by. Thank you all very much. Make sure to tap like and follow. I'll catch you next live stream. How does that sound? That sounds pretty good to me. Alright, guys. Thank you much for coming by. And we'll catch you on the next one. Peace out. Oh, God, I can't press end.